Yo, what is good everyone? DB Zoom back at you with a brand new video. For today guys, we have some really big news. I would say this is the biggest, most interesting news out of the whole second anniversary. As you guys know, this second anniversary has not felt like a second anniversary thus far. Not character wise, because we did get Vegeta Blue. We get all those characters like Zamasu, and we got Super Saiyan God Shallot. Those are great and all, but we do need some more interesting events and updates to the game to make it better, and this by far just takes the cake for it, guys. I mean, we haven't had a good update like this in a very long time, and this is a step in the right direction for Zenkai, although they nerfed it a little bit. So we will be going over absolutely everything in this video, guys. So as you guys see through my thumbnail and my screen, obviously, Team Trunks, the red Team Trunks, is going to get a Zenkai Awakening, okay? So this is really big news. Let's just read his Zheng Kai Awakening really quick, and we'll head to the top and we'll break down this whole update because there's so much to break down. So really quick, guys. What this means for hybrids, by the way, is that hybrids are going to be absolutely broken. They're going to have 3 Zenkai Awakening core units in terms of the free-to-play blue transforming Zenkai Youth Trunks, the Legends Road one, and as well as the purple one that just came out right now, the Super Saiyan 2 Teen Trunks, and then this one as well. So this team's going to be absolutely monster, and you add Rage Trunks onto that as well. So this team's going to be a powerhouse, So let's just not waste any time, guys, okay? It says let's see. I want to read his abilities, which is up here. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm going to read the abilities, and I'm going to go up top and read everything else, okay? So in addition, as of the next update, July 30th, 2020, the highly requested Super Saiyan Teen Trunks will finally be Zenkai Awakening. Highly requested in videos and stuff. Rhymestyle even mentioned it, and a whole bunch of people in Reddit and everywhere. They've all mentioned that we wanted this guy Zenkai because he's extremely outdated. He's a really cool character, and as well, he's got a pretty cool ultimate to go along with this. So we'll go over his abilities right now and what he could possibly add on as well. So it says characters' awakenings before these changes will still retain the respective missions. So what they mean by that, guys, is if you go to your missions tab, you have the Zenkai Awakening where you have to level up friendship ranks to level 10. That is going to be scratched pretty much, right? Besides the units that are already there, right? The Zenkai units. So like Blue Broly, Purple, Super Saiyan 2 Teen Trunks, Zenkai Boo, they're still going to have it for now until November, I believe. But we'll cover that. So they're going to have that till now, for now. So what this means, I'm trying not to complicate it. What this means specifically, guys, is that before we used to get a free-to-play Zenkai to level 1. Remember? We used to be able to farm our friendship rank to level 10. And then therefore we used to be able to do our missions to get enough Z power to boost them just to level 1 Zenkai, and then that's it. Then from there on, it's just all pay to play. So they scratched that. You cannot no longer get your Zenkai free to play to level 1. And this is actually, people are saying this is a bad thing. This is actually a good thing because of all the nerfs, all the buffs they did to Zenkai. So you can no longer get, I mean, what's the point of getting your Zenkai unit to level 1? They're usually not even that useful anyways. They're pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty solid to level 1, but they're not useful. They don't get all their main abilities. You get me? Their unique abilities will makes them a Zenkai unit, right? And we'll cover that in a little bit again. Like I said, this is a very juicy update, so there's a lot to cover here, guys. So pretty much all he does right now, all they're saying he does, he's gonna do a lot more, obviously, is he'll gain additional defense capabilities as well as an offensive bonus versus Lineage of Evil and Frieza Force. Awaken him to blah blah. Okay, so basically he's going to become a lot more defensive, and he's going to get offensive bonuses versus Frieza Force and Lineage of Evil. So if you pair this up with Super Saiyan 2 Teen Purple Zenkai Gohan, what this means is that Gohan does more extra damage to regen, he does more extra damage to Lineage of Evil and Frieza Force. So you're pretty much covered against those teams. You really are. So that's pretty insane. It's really cool. And the rest of his abilities and all that good stuff is still to be determined. But it looks like he's gonna come out on the reset, guys. And you don't need to rank get his friendship rank to level 10 anymore. That's a huge plus. I was a level 9, I think, or 7, something like that with him. So I was actually in the midst of working his friendship rank, but no longer needed, guys. No longer needed at all, okay? So let's just go over really quick the update from the beginning to the top. I really wanted to cover Zenkai Trunks first because that's what I really wanted to do first. Everybody has been waiting for this guy to get a Zenkai. So yeah, guys. So let's just cover the rest here, okay? So basically from the 30th of June and onward, the amount of Z power that drops from the summons, it basically says it's going to be adjusted drastically, right? But the amount of Chrono crystals required for climbing. Okay, so instead of just reading it, let's just read the chart, which is even better, okay? Because I don't want to just read the chart, okay? So before my light went off, no, so close yet so far. Come on, light. All right, so for now, the Zenkai Awakening single summons, there were no single summons for Zenkai Awakening, right? You can't just get one single summon. But after the update, you're going to be able to do single summons. It's going to cost 100 crystals. A single summon is just basically one basically Z soul, or whatever you call it, right? Z Awakening soul, right? Or whatever, to progress you to your next level of Zenkai. So now you're going to be able to do, or on the 30th, you're going to be able to do at least 100 of those, right? Consecutive summons. So before, it used to be just no single summons, just consecutive summons times 300. Now they brought it up to 1,000 Chrono crystals, guys. Now you guys might think this is bad. You really might think this is bad, but this is actually very, very good, because if we go a little bit more down, before there was a 1% chance we could get 70 Z power for 300 crystals, and then 6%. I want to highlight this. There we go. 6% for 30% and 15% for 20%. So we usually just always got 5, 15, and maybe if we're lucky 30, and rarely if we're lucky 70. Now the lowest we can get, guys, is 70, which is the highest of before, right? This is great, and we can even get 1,500. So we can even get super lucky. It's gonna cost 0.1%, but it could drop eventually, right? What this means, guys, and then it goes from basically 70, 27% to 100 to 500 to 1,500. So let's just say, on average, to Zenkai Awaken a character from level I would say 0, because you can't start from 1 anymore, because that's no longer the issue, unless it's only for new Zenkai Awakening units. The old ones are still going to stay the way it is until November. Then they're going to switch the old ones like Zenkai Buu, Zenkai Gohan, and stuff like that. They're going to switch that, right? So what this means, guys, it's going to take 1,000 crystals to summon instead of 300, but to get it from 0 Zenkai to level max 7 Zenkai, it's going to take approximately anywhere from 7,000 crystals to maybe 10,000 crystals if you're really unlucky, right? And if you're lucky, maybe less than 7,000 crystals, right? That's a huge win, guys. Before, it took about 17,000 crystals, guys. 17,000. So, I mean, that's insane. Up to 20,000 if you're really unlucky. 20,000 crystals, guys. I've had to do that with my beers. I've had to do that with my Zenkai Buu, and it's not fun, guys. This is cut more than times 2. It's cut more than times 2. So they literally nerfed the F out of this, guys, which is great, or buffed if you want to say buff, right? So this is a huge change in the right direction, and I want to thank the Legends team for finally doing this. I just hope they don't make Zenkai units worse, because it's going to be a lot easier to obtain. 7,000 crystals is nothing, guys, to get to invest on a Zenkai unit. Pretty much any Zenkai unit that's going to come out from now on, I will get them to level 7, guaranteed, 7,000. That's the best investment you can make, as opposed to summoning on a banner and getting shafted. This is not a shaft. This is a guaranteed level 7 Zenkai unit. So any unit that comes out, guys, I would highly suggest you spend 7,000 to maybe, even if you're extremely unlucky, 10,000 crystals, guys, which is not going to be the case. I would say 7,000 crystals, which is really good, okay? And we can do single summons as well, so that's a cool little touch. So, like I said, this is only going to be for the new Zenkai units going forward, like the Red Trunks, until November. Once November comes around, then they're going to reset all the Zenkai Buu, Zenkai Broly, all the Zenkais that we have now. They're going to reset that, and they're going to add the new system to that, right? As of right now, the systems are still going to stay, and I don't like that the systems are still going to stay, because, I mean, I spent a lot of crystals on Zenkai Buu and Zenkai. I mean, that's probably why they're making it till November, because it gives everybody a time to kind of enjoy the crystals they've put on their Zenkai Buu or Zenkai Beerus or Zenkai Broly or Zenkai Gohan or something like that, right? So there's that, guys. This is a huge plus. Like I said, the rest of the characters will be November 2020, which is in the end of the year, right? So this is great. And let's just keep on reading a little bit more here down here, guys. It says right here, adjustments to obtaining Zenkai souls. So they're even buffing Zenkai souls, which is great. So the Recycle Center Exchange Shop will be established in mid-July. Oh, my birthday. My birthday is July 22, so that's cool. To make it easier to obtain Zenkai souls necessary for Zenkai Awakening boost panels. There you can exchange regular Rising Souls and Super Souls for... Whoa, what? So that means we can exchange normal souls. I did not read this. We can exchange normal souls and Zenkai souls for... we can exchange normal Rising Souls and Super Souls for Zenkai souls. So you can just farm... It's going to be very easy, guys. So you can just farm normal souls and then exchange that for Zenkai souls. I don't know what the exchange rate's going to be, but it doesn't matter because normal souls to get is pretty easy if you have enough energy tickets and all that good stuff, which is not an issue in my case at least. But they're very generous with energy tickets and stuff like that. So you can exchange normal souls for Zenkai souls. Excuse me, dude, that's great. That's great. I'll give this update a 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. A 9,000 out of 10. Definitely. This is great. And then plus, there are plans to make it possible to exchange Z medals for Zenkai souls in the near future. Wow. This update is absolutely the best update they've had in a while, guys. And this is what they needed. This is what they needed, right? So let's keep going down. Let's see what else there is. It says regards to app updates, just in general updates, right? So for guilds, speeding up the guild transitions to guild screen. It did take a long time to go to guild. They're going to make it a little bit faster. That's a cool little plus, you know. Exchange shop, speeding up the exchange shop connection, which is also good. It took a little while. Adventures, combining the returning notifications for adventures. So instead of getting like a whole bunch of notifications for adventures, your adventures are complete, there's going to make it one notification saying, hey, your adventures are done, man. You know, pretty much. And also adding the option to consecutively run the same job request when one finishes. So when one finishes, you can add on, like, do you want to add on the same job request that you have maybe on your list? So that saves you a lot of time, is having to scroll down and having to click, re-click. That's good. Sysbot, a notification will be sent if basically Sysbots, if you have items to collect, you'll have a notification for that, which is not a big deal. Others, adding the amount of souls, medals, and other exchange items in your possessions to the detailed dialogue box. Wait, what? Adding the amount of souls, medals, and other exchange items in your possessions to the details dialogue box. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it if it's an update. Ordering characters by card number instead of randomly in the character list. That's interesting. Increasing the player ID from 10 to 11 digits and others. I guess. Sure. You know. And then PvP. They're basically saying they're working on PvP rating matches for dishonest acts. So we are aware that dishonest. So everybody's been complaining about fixing PvP and people abusing PvP, and it looks like they're gonna definitely take a right step in the direction. I don't want to read all this. You guys can look at it in your own screen, your own game screen. But this, I've already read it. It just basically means they're taking the step in the right direction to fixing this issue and all that good stuff, right? Multi-Z power. We plan on expanding the multi-Z power obtainable from events. Nice. By the settings of 1 to 3 and 4 and 6 stars, upper limits from the next update. Also, the Legends Limited multi-Z power from the previous announcement are still in development. Interesting. So they're planning on doing a multi-Z power for Legends Limited units as well. So that's interesting. And finally, the second year anniversary events are still ongoing. Soon, an event similar to the last year's popular celebration, Sizzling Summer Bootcamp, which is the Ginyu Force, Ginyu Force, which is really good. I would say that's one of the best events ever in the game. They're basically gonna where you can get new extreme characters before they appear in summons is set to go live. So who will rise to the task to defend the Earth? At first I thought this was gonna be Shadow Dragons, but then it says who will rise to the task to defend the Earth. Maybe Super Warriors. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Drop down in the comment section below. I don't know. I mean, these are going to be good units though. These are going to, because they're going to be they're not going to be free to play after this event. They're going to be summonable. So take advantage of this for sure right now, right? What else we have here? And just basically pretty much thanking everybody for a second anniversary, and they're working really hard for the 30th anniversary. already. I don't know why they just wrote that. We're still in the second anniversary. Additionally, we hope to add more release videos and stuff. So they're going to add more videos and stuff. And they're improving the game. Sincerely, Toshi, the producer Toshi. So huge updates, guys. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, 9,000 out of 10, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about all of this. But I am really hyped for all this. I'm definitely going to get that Zenkai Trunks to level 7, Zenkai level 7. I already have him maxed at 14 stars. So, alright, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And subscribe if you haven't already, because why not? And for more Dragon Ball Legends content, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.